What changed my life was when I discovered that nobody's better than you and nobody's smarter than you. People are just smarter in different ways. People have different talents and abilities. When I was going to school, there was a boy, who got top grades in every class. He got scholarships to the best universities. And he never worked. He was very friendly, and he never worked. He always got top grades. If he got 99% in an examination, he would be angry with himself because he always got 100%. Today, he sells used cars on a small car lot in a small town. And that's what he's been doing for 20 years, selling used cars. Me, I didn't even graduate from school, and I'm doing better than he is. Here's my point. Here's my point. Nobody's better than you. Nobody's smarter than you. He just had figured out, he had learned how to study. And studying is a skill. You can actually take a course in study skills. And if you take the course in study skills, you get straight A's from then on. If nobody ever gave you a course in study skills, then you may have gotten poor grades in school. And even today, 20 or 30 years later, you're still thinking, well, I'm not very smart because I didn't get good grades in school. And what that does is it causes you to put your foot on your own brakes and hold yourself back. Instead of setting big goals, you set little goals. Instead of persisting, you quit. Instead of becoming really successful, you think of excuses and reasons why it's not possible. Oh, I'm too young. Oh, I'm too old. Or I didn't go to college or university. Or I didn't come from a rich home, or I'm not handsome, or I'm not beautiful, or something. We always think of reasons to hold ourselves back. I would like to tell you that there are no reasons. All of the reasons exist in your own mind. They don't exist in reality. Well, so I traveled and I began to learn this law of cause and effect. I applied it in every business I ever went into. The first question I ask is, how do you succeed in this business? And I would go to the top people in the business and I would say, ask for their advice. how do you succeed in this business? And they told me, and I did it, and I achieved success. I would go to the library and I would check out all the books on real estate, importation and distribution, management, sales, sales management, business building, entrepreneurship. I would take out all the books and I would read and read and read and read. And then I would go and practice. Now I asked before, who is the most important person in this room? And you're right, you are the most important person. What is the most important part of this day, of this time we spend together? The answer is the actions you take afterwards. The most important part of what you learn is not the content of what you learn. It's the actions that you take. All successful people are action-oriented. They're constantly taking action on new ideas. Now, if you take action on a new idea, only two things can happen. What are they? Well, you can succeed or you can fail. If you succeed, you do more of that. If you fail, you learn and become smarter, which makes it more likely you will succeed next time. So you cannot lose by taking action. You can only lose by not acting at all. And the majority of people don't take action. The majority of people will hear good ideas, but then they'll always have an excuse for not taking action today. Many years ago, I spoke with Rich DeVos, the founder of Amway Corporation. And we were talking about these subjects. And he said to me, he said that we have determined in our business that there's a direct relationship between how quickly a person takes action on a new idea and how likely it is that they will ever be successful at anything. What we find is that people who hear a new idea and take action within 24 hours will take action on other ideas as well. But if a person hears a new idea and doesn't do anything with it for a few days, the chances are nothing will ever happen. He said action orientation is the key.